It's a pandemic. You need to know where you can go. What's happening? What are the SOPs? How many people can be in one car? You heard 2. WhatsApp says 3, but you can't be sure. So you turn to the news. Journalists are out there reporting, verifying facts, asking clarifying questions, making infographics and explainers. You have the news. But what is the standard you hold them up to? It's a political crisis. Party X claims they are taking over the government. Party Y says they have the numbers. Party Z says they don't know anything. You don't know anything. But now journalists are being restricted from attending press conferences. If they can't report, they can't get the news to you. Journalists are being investigated simply for reporting on real facts, real people, and real events unfolding. If they can't say the truth, you won't hear about it either. The freedom to report, access to information, misinformation and fake news, the viability and the financial sustainability of the news industry, these are huge issues plaguing the media industry now. Who can the media turn to? Who can the public turn to? Who should tackle these issues which affect the news that we receive? Now that is where a media council could play a role. What exactly is a media council? Well, it's a self-regulatory, independent body. That means no centralized government control, but real representation from a diverse community of elected people from the media. A lot of other countries have a media council. India, Turkey, the UK, most of the EU. This isn't a new idea. In fact, we've been talking about a media council in Malaysia since the 1970s, but it's recently garnered a lot of momentum this year when in January, a committee was formed to develop the structure and idea further. In their proposal, they suggested the media council be represented from 3 main groups: journalists, publishers, and civil society. Each of these 3 groups would elect 4 members each, and then an additional 12 would be nominated, bringing the total to 24. It would be a diverse group among language groups, media types, with guaranteed gender representation at least 50%, as well as representation from East Malaysia. And what exactly would this media council do? Firstly, they would uphold journalistic standards of conduct. You ever seen an outlet misreport something, write sexist headlines, use images without permission? The Media Council would address these ethical issues with a code of conduct. Secondly, they would provide redress mechanisms. So right now, if the media misreports something on you, you have 2 options: complain and hope someone acts, or sue them for defamation. Both options are uncertain and can be pretty costly and damaging for both sides. The Media Council would arbitrate and serve as a mediator for quick resolutions to these problems. And thirdly, they would provide upskilling. Journalists need to move with the times too and get the news in engaging, insightful ways to you. Big data, social media, multimedia and interactive sites. The Media Council could help journalists upskill themselves and deliver better news to you. Lastly, they would represent the rights of media practitioners. When journalists are denied the right to report, you don't get the news. When journalists are beaten, arrested, or threatened, it's a deterrent against getting the most factual, balanced, and informative reporting, and you will end up without having the full picture. The Media Council is a defender for the right to information. And that's why we need a Media Council. It's about time for the media to regulate itself. We need to ensure media voices can speak freely, independently, and without fear or favor. Support the formation of a Media Council today.